moving on.
Mayor Johnson, I just wanted to make a motion that we not approve a resolution reprimanding Alderwoman Kesha Gibson-Carter by the mayor and aldermen of the city of Savannah for the purposes of moving forward to do the work that we need to do for our citizens.
I will not entertain that, only because for the same reason that we weren't entertaining it the other way. There's no resolution, so we'll push this off and determine where we go from here. I mean, obviously, there's no. I mean, I wouldn't have let it move forward because there was no resolution. So let's see what the deal is with this.
Well, I will make the motion when it comes back up.
Sure,
once the resolution is
sure. I mean, I agree, but admittedly, I mean, the information that we're considering should be within the agenda, and it's not within the agenda. So, as far as I'm concerned, this point, we shouldn't even be dealing with this.
Right. But we have someone here in chambers.
We're not addressing. No, the thing is, right. I understand, but we're not addressing it. Okay. Alderman Purty. Okay. Thank you. So we're moving on to real estate items. Items number 20.
Yeah, Jonathan, I had my hand up, then you ignored me.
I did not see you, ma'am. But go ahead.
I suspect that Attorney Herman is here on behalf of Bates Lovett.
She is.
I want to acknowledge, because this involves me. If what you said during the ethics hearing, which was you did not support council members filing complaints on each other, why are we here? That's question one. Question two, if in the history of our council administrations, members of council have not filed complaints on each other, if one of your council colleagues, and when Tony Thomas had a complaint filed against him, your words quoted in Savannah Morning News was that we should not be the moral compass for how council members conduct themselves. If you supported him and did not vote for him to be censured, I, as a woman, stand today asking you why. What is it about me, an African-American Black woman, that you hate so much, that you would allow these behaviors to exist in this city, on this platform? And you know what? We're not going to rest, and we're not going to put it to bed.
Okay.
As long as you continue to use your power and your authority as a whooping post for those who you don't agree with, when all we are doing is simply doing what we were sent here to City Hall to do. And if my presence, Alderman Nick Palumbo, if my presence, my countenance, my person, and whatever she represents disturb you enough, if I am the only person that makes you relevant as an older person, if you, Savannah Morning News, and all the other airways can continue to profit off of Kesha Gibson-Carter, have your way. But I'm going to tell you this day, with everything I know and God loves, I'm going to be here when both of you are gone. Thank you.
Point of order.
Well, I acknowledge, but I'll go ahead and answer the question for me. And so, first of all, you're incorrect because I voted against, I voted for a censure of Alderman Tony Thomas. So let's get that very clear. I voted against the behavior I thought was inappropriate. So yes, this has been a phenomenal waste of our time, our collective time. But the fact of the matter was, this is not from my behavior. I would have strongly preferred when you decided to go out and make an unfounded claim of criminal behavior against people who work in this building, to include aldermen, to include city staff members, that to even make the thought that they're, and you said with affirmative, because people know that you're in this field, to say there are pedophiles in this building. It was not only an affront to me and members of this council, but to every single professional that works in this building.
And you still.
And no, ma'am, I have the floor. I have the floor. And so therefore, when I would have thought that, okay, Maybe you spoke out of passion, maybe you spoke out of anger, whatever the case would have been. But I know that if I'd done something wrong, then I would say, you know what, I spoke out of passion. I'm sorry for what I said. You know, it wasn't true. The fact was you knew it wasn't true, yet you said it anyway. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I don't need someone to affirm whether I'm a pedophile or not a pedophile, but there are employees who work here every single day, and I heard from a lot of them that were very upset about what was said. And yet they continue to work with us, and that was the unfortunate part for me. To look in these folks' eyes every day and know that a member of this council made that type of unfounded allegation about the integrity of people who work in here every single day. So let's be very, very clear. No, ma'am. No, you asked, I'm going to answer it, and then we are moving on. So what did I do in the very beginning? I said, well, I sent an email to the members involved and said, let's mediate. Let's see if we can get y'all together and y'all can work this out. You never even bothered to respond. And that's public record. I said, y'all get together. We'll get somebody from outside the city to come and talk to you all, and let's work it out. You didn't do it. Then we have the hearing, and you impugn the character of council members again. And it's okay, you know, council members, let's get this on. You know, I'm hoping, you know, let the emotions run off from that day. You know, maybe you all can get together and you could talk. You can just kind of say, hey, maybe we worked hard. Again, I get it. You're new. I get it. You're passionate about what you say. You're still in the process of learning each other. It's been within 10 months of this year. You know, this kind of stuff is a part of forming relationships. I get it. But it did. It got worse. And so when I said publicly, I hope that you would just apologize and let's move on. And you publicly said that you weren't. Okay. Council members came back. Well, you know, when this is going, and again, I said, no. You know, let's see if this could be worked out. And it wasn't. And then today, hear what you did again, just the same thing we talked about that you referred to in Alderman as a boy. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, for us, this is bigger than us. And I mean, the fact of the matter is, you're a Black woman. Every woman I love has been a Black woman. Every single one. And the fact of the matter is, it does not your race or anything, it doesn't have anything to do with your behavior. And that's what we're talking about. It's okay for us to disagree. It's all right for us to disagree a lot. It's all right for us to disagree all of the time and passionately disagree. But it's our behavior in that I could disagree with you and still respect you. I could disagree with you and not call you names. I could disagree with you and not go on social media and try to impugn your character. That's what this is about. And I mean, you might be here and I'll be here as long as I choose to be here and the folks have me to be here. But the reality is, for today, they expect us to work together. They expect us to be examples. That's what they expect us to do. And that's all we're saying about this. We are moving on. This is done. Done. No, we're done. We are done here.
Yep, you are.
I am. Thank you. Item number, real estate items number 22 to 26.